Hello, anyone here? It's Monday. It's 6 p.m. Central European Time, and it's time for another episode of Monday Motivation with me, Bitte, one of the co-founders of the Low Carb Universe. This is the series of live where I share my experiences of going through depression, burnout, and also struggling with a bit of anxiety. So, I hope you like what I'm going to tell you tonight. We'll share with you. So tonight's topic is challenge yourself. It's like this. When I'm sorry for the reflex. When I had come a bit quite far with healing myself and on my journey to become a happier person, I felt that I needed something more, something else. And I understood that I actually needed to challenge myself because I wanted to broaden my comfort zone, sort of. And I had been working on my self-esteem and my self-confidence. So it was time to take another step in developing myself. Hi, Gina, I missed you. Oh, love you. And so I decided to challenge myself. And it differs a lot what kind of challenge you need, because it's very individual. For me, for example, doing things like this or speaking in public, it's not an issue. I love it. So that was not a challenge to me, but for someone else it could be a very hard thing to do, and a very good way to train. It's something good to train. Other people, they like physical challenges, like climbing up mountain walls without any safety rope, and I am too afraid of hurting myself, so I would never try anything like that. I can sometimes challenge myself in small, oh, thank you, Gina, you're so cute. I can sometimes challenge myself in daily life with small things. Like if I have a task that I've been doing a lot, and I think that, tomorrow I will do it much faster, but with the same outcome and with the same result. And that is, maybe it's more for my own ego, I think, not so much to broaden my comfort zone. But there are other things I've been struggling with, and I'm still struggling with. For example, driving a car in Stockholm, the capital of Sweden. I've tried it a few times, and I sort of freeze. My heart goes like this, boo, and I feel very anxious. And so I don't do that, because you shouldn't be nervous when you're out driving in your car. But I can do it in Palma, in Majorca. And if you drive a car in Palma, the traffic there is like crazy. So, but there I can do it, because I think if I do something wrong in Palma, because people drive like crazy there. So if I do something strange, someone might just say, "Oh, you," and I can see, they get quite mad. But I don't take it personally, because that is something they do like this. Because if two Majorcan men are talking to each other, it can sound like they soon are going to start a fight. But they are just maybe discussing where to have dinner or the football game last night. So it's when you get used to that, it's not a problem. You know that's the way they are. But there's one thing I need to train, and that is parallel parking. That is a big challenge to me, and I choose challenges that makes my life easier. And if I'm going to drive somewhere in Palma nowadays, I need to know that there's a parking garage nearby where I'm going, or otherwise I'll take the bus. Because if you are going to into Palma City, you know that you will have to put your car in a parking space this big. And you are going to fit a car this big into that. But it's doable. And it's my goal now. I will learn how to do this, and I think I will do it. I will be able to do it by the end of the year. I have a very good friend living in Palma, and she's the best teacher. So she has learned me how the technique goes. I'm just going to do it in real life now. And other things that I actually challenged myself and I can do now, that's meant a lot to me. It's the fact that a few years ago, when I was going out and maybe have a cup of coffee in a coffee shop, or have lunch or dinner. I never ate alone in a restaurant, because I felt like everybody's watching me. I'm looking like I'm the loneliest person in the whole wide world. I don't have any friends. That's why I'm eating alone. But then I started to train and challenge myself. I took a coffee a few times, and then I took lunch, and then I survived, and then I started to go out alone to have dinner, and it's actually gone so far that I can really enjoy having dinner on my own, just sitting quiet and thinking and looking at people and just enjoying my own company. And one thing that helped me to get to this point was that if I was sitting in a restaurant and I saw someone sitting alone, I didn't think that, oh, poor person, you are all alone in the whole world. I just noticed there's one person sitting there, there's two people sitting at that table. And when I started to feel that, oh, this is not comfortable, I started to think that, but Bitte, how do you think? You don't judge anyone because they are eating alone or having a coffee alone. So that's a challenge I took, and I succeeded with it. Then there are more hardcore challenges, like the fact that my husband's big passion in life is scuba diving. And I decided, he had tried to take me scuba diving for many years, and when he was going to be 40, I thought that would be a great gift to him to take a scuba diving license, because he would really enjoy it for the rest of his life, being able to go scuba diving all over the world with his wife. So I started the diving course, and the first theory lessons, oh, no problem. It was like, and then it was time to do the proper scuba diving. And I was so afraid. So I actually had a dedicated dive master holding my hand in an outdoor pool with a depth of 2 meters. And it was hard work. It was really tough for me, because I am used to breathe through my nose. So when you have those goggles, you can't breathe through your nose. And I couldn't sort of reconnect to start using my mouth. So when I had these goggles and the mask, I went and going diving with that. Yes, I don't know, Gina, if I will dive again. With that, it's not good going down to 18 meters, and you will the tanks with oxygen will be like empty in 5 minutes. But at least I finally got my scuba diving license. And the following summer, me and my husband decided to go diving together in Majorca, my 2 first dives in life. And I can tell you that those were the last ones as well to me, I think. And my husband called those dives the 2 most epic shit dives in his life. So I've never done it since, and I don't know. Maybe I'll be braver when I get older. I don't know. I promised you, Gina, I might well do it. Who knows? But the thing with that, I'm still very proud of that I did it. And the thing with challenges is that there are 2 aspects of them. One is, of course, if you succeed with what your vision is or what your challenge is about. That is super awesome, because you realize that, oh, I can do more than I think, and I was so afraid, but I managed to do it. And then you will notice that your confidence, you get tougher, so you can do more things. But also, even if you fail, just the fact that you tried is like building your ego, that you overcame a fear. So even if you fail, if you take a challenge and you fail, just be happy that you dared to try at least. And that is my message tonight. Be brave, and every little step you take, you will be even more brave. And then you just go out there and conquer the world. Okay. So thank you for tonight. And as usual, I love to have your feedback. If you have questions, whatever, just write me a comment or email me at bitte@thelowcarbuniverse if there's something you want to ask me without anyone else seeing. In other case, see you next Monday. Bye-bye.